Good morning, Lake Catholic. Today is Thursday, January 16th, and I'm AJ Trogunner.
And I'm Carter Jacobs, and welcome back to CBN.
Well, Carter, it's our first show of the new year. What do you think about the new open? We went from Full House to The Office.
I liked it. I thought it was catchy. Hopefully I caught everyone's attention. How was your break? How's your New Year been going so far?
Everything's good. I had a good break, and now ready for my last semester here at good old Lake Catholic. How about you?
Break was good. I'm ready for the new year, the new semester, and some new classes. And as some of you might have noticed, a new teacher has been added to the faculty. Miss Starr has started as a new science teacher. She's teaching biology, honors biology, and chemistry in the community. Earlier this week, Devin Keeper sat down with Miss Starr.
Hey everyone, today I'm sitting with Miss Starr, our newest science teacher. Where did you come from?
So for the last 20 plus years, I've been in Southern California, east of LA, and I was a high school teacher there, teaching earth and space science, honors geology, and then I've also done biology and AP environmental science.
How difficult is it as a teacher coming from in the middle of the school year?
Middle of the school year is tough because it's almost like starting fresh with a new year, but I've been teaching so long, it's okay, and I've loved everyone so far. It's a great school, so it's been an easy transition.
And lastly, tell us a fun fact about yourself.
So I was born and raised in Kirtland, and my first job after college was working at the Holden Arboretum, where I learned how to drive skid steers and had to climb trees with ropes and everything. So. If you see Miss Starr in the hallway, stop and say hi to her.
Thanks, Devin. It's certainly nice to meet you, Miss Starr, and welcome to Lake Catholic. This week was also a big week for the Performing Art Department. Not only did it start rehearsals for its spring musical, Little Woman, but it also performed at the Cleveland Charge game Tuesday night at the Cleveland Public Auditorium. The choir sang the national anthem, and the band served as a prep band throughout the game.
According to Mr. Slake, our band and choir was only one of a few schools selected to perform by Charge this year. He said the students were excited to perform at the game, as the choir only gets to sing at a few events outside of school each year, and the band is happy to play for a sporting event outside of the football season. He also said that although the material they perform is the same regardless of the venue, playing in front of a large crowd does take a more intense level of focus.
Yeah, watching those videos is kind of cool. Congrats to both choir and the band. You guys represented Wake Catholic very well. Today is the last day for the Girls College Retreat. A group of juniors, senior leaders, and chaperones left Tuesday for the annual retreat. They'll return later this afternoon. Let's check in with Maria, who is one of the senior leaders.
Hi, this is Maria,
Nat, Jacqueline,
and Audrey from Kairos. Myself and the 6 other senior leaders have been working with 36 juniors at the Loyola Retreat House in Akron. We have been helping them strengthen their relationship with God and each other, and we hope that they can carry on what they learn here in their everyday lives. Thank you to Mrs. Bratz, Mrs. Connolly, Mrs. Paradise, Mrs. Hofgard, Mrs. Deegan, and Ms. Foster for making this all happen.
Thanks, Maria, for the update. We're excited to welcome you all back to school tomorrow. Back here at Lake Catholic, the Ski Club is in its second week as the group heads off to Boston Mills Ski Club after school today for its weekly outing, led by Mrs. Kane and Mr. Locker. The club leaves school on Thursday and is on the slopes for 4 hours each week. Once the slope days programs includes, the club will be week by week at Brady Wine as long as there is no snow on the ground. Even though he's part of the club, CBN reporter Jake Stextella took time out of his skiing to bring us all an update from last week's first trip to the slopes.
I'm here with.
I'm next.
What grade are you?
I'm freshman. I'm in ninth grade.
So, why did you join Ski Club?
I joined ski club to learn new things like skiing and to meet new people and like just like be in like a good environment skiing with a bunch of kids from school.
So how was the first day of Ski Club?
It was really fun. I learned a lot of new things. I got to take a couple lessons with like some pretty good ski instructors here at Boston Mills. I got to ski with my boy Jake Erie, and yeah, it was a really good day.
That looks like a lot of fun. I wish I was in the middle of hockey season right now. Otherwise, I'd be on those slopes too. Our winter sports teams are all about halfway through their season. Let's check in with Carson Gilbert on the sports desk to see exactly how the Cougars are doing.
Hey Cougars, I'm Carson Gilbert and welcome back to the jungle. While we were away on our break, our winter sports have been hard at work. Boys basketball is off to a 6-4 start with a most recent win over John F. Kennedy. The boys are led by senior guard duo Aiden Webb and Ace Peterlin, both averaging around 16 points per game. Girls basketball is 9-5 through just more than half of their regular season and are being led by seniors Carmela Sowers and Ava Boudries-Rini. Both basketball teams travel to Munson tomorrow to take care of business. Be there, support our teams. The girls' game starts at 5:30 with the boys starting shortly after the girls' games end. Our bowling team is off to a great start with an 11-1 record, which includes wins over St. John's and VASJ earlier this week. Our bowlers look to extend their winning ways today against Willoughby South and Wycliffe at Wycliffe Lanes. The swimming and diving teams are poised to make another deep postseason run. This past weekend, the boys beat South while the girls came up the short end. Despite winning 9 of the 11 races a day later, both teams finished as runner-ups at the Perry Invitational. Currently, the boys are 6-2 and the girls are 5-3-1. They'll be in action again on Sunday in a dual meet at Solon. The wrestling team has competed and fared well at some of the toughest early season tournaments in the state. They'll also be heading to the Catholic Invitational in Cincinnati this upcoming weekend. In their dual meets, the team is 2-2, most recently defeating both St. Vincent, St. Mary, and Streetsboro. It was a special night for head coach Nate Skanesny and his family, as his twin brother Nick is the head coach for St. V, and their dad Mark is the head coach for Streetsboro. After he won both his matches, Chance Worth spoke with Nate and his brother and his dad.
Does this family feud fuel the tournament for the upcoming years?
No, it doesn't. Me personally, I'm not really motivated by like wins and losses. I'm motivated by helping kids achieve their goals. And these are just little steps in the process of helping kids achieve their goals.
Yeah, there's a lot of motivation going into this. From the beginning of the season, we know this is on our schedule. So it's motivation for us to get our kids ready for this, to get them healthy, to get them at the right weight. Because this is something that you don't want to go in with a half a team. This is something you want to go in with your full team. So we prepared from the beginning of this, and the kids bought into. The kids were excited. They got down on their weights, they trained hard, and they were excited for this too.
This rivalry will get more and more intense over the years. Now that have competed one time against each other, and especially for me for losing both, I'm going to pick up mine and I'm going to do my part to come back and win those both next year.
That's such a cool story for high school wrestling and the Skanesny family. Thanks, Chance, for the update. That's all we have this week from the Sports Desk. I'm Carson Gilbert, and now back to AJ and Carter.
Thanks, Carson. Just a quick reminder for any junior or senior, there is a prom planning meeting today right after school in Mrs. Wolf's room. Anyone who is interested in welcome to stop by. Also, as Mr. Moran announced during the lunch periods, tomorrow will be a spirit dress-down day. Students may dress in Lake Catholic or Ohio State or Notre Dame gear only. Again, the basketball teams will be at NDCL tomorrow night and will with no school on Monday. Tomorrow is the only chance to show off spirit for the football national championship game.
We'll be back next week with another show. Until then, happy birthday to all those who will be celebrating.
It's your birthday, yes it is, it's your birthday, yes it is, it's your birthday, so happy birthday to you, yes you. It's your birthday, yes it is, it's your birthday, yes it is, it's your birthday, so happy birthday to you, yes to you.
Happy birthday again to everyone. We hope you enjoy your special day.
Before we see you again, remember our commitment to excellence, our spirit of respect and compassion, your integrity, and our willingness to serve. Until then, I'm Carter Jacob.
I'm AJ Charburner, and have a great rest of your week.